Hello, my name is Christopher Martinez,
I'm Jose Garcia.
And I'm Cain Nicasio.
and this is our first episode of our podcast, Thoughts and Stuff. And today we're going to be talking about our past COVID experiences and what was happening during that time, and pretty much how we were feeling and stuff like that.
So, how do we begin? So, my experience, we're gonna start with my experience. So, back in 2019, December 2019, I actually heard a rumor or something around there that there was gonna be some sort of new disease called COVID, or well, not COVID, it was gonna be called coronavirus.
Yeah.
And I didn't really think much of it back then. I just thought it was just like some new, I don't know, like just some illnesses, but not that big until like 2020
Yeah.
when and like, I think it was March.
Yeah.
Yeah, it wasn't it because like someone was infected. Like there was like two people who had it. They had the case,
Yeah.
and then I remember, I saw it on the news because around that time my phone it broke, so I was stuck without a phone, so I was just would be with watching the TV, like the news.
Yeah.
And then I heard that there were two people who were infected. They weren't infected. They were like two cases of it, I guess.
Cases of
Yeah, and I remember at the time, before we got the two cases, before it even hit the United States, me and my friends we used to make jokes about it because we didn't think it was serious, you know. We were like, we're calling it the Cortana virus and stuff.
Cortana.
Yeah,
Remember
Cortana virus.
Jokes about like Corona, like the beer.
Yeah, the beer.
Coronavirus. Yeah, and so it was March. It was a Friday the 13th. I remember like during that day we were like, since like Friday
That's
13th is like all like
Oh yeah, it
bad
wasn't a
stuff.
Friday the 13th. I remember.
Like
That's
haunted.
very
We're like, oh, Friday the 13th, bad stuff's gonna happen. And what would you guess? What would you guess?
Yo,
And then like at the end of the day, okay, the school day was going normal, like always. And then and our last class in our last period, we heard an announcement saying that that we weren't gonna have school for 2 weeks due to COVID, coronavirus. But and yeah, so we left the school. All of us like we cheered or whatever, like we were happy because
Yeah.
break, a long break.
Very happy.
no school.
And then like,
Yeah.
I sort of walked outside. There were some people. I don't know why. Okay, there were some people that were happy, and for some reason there were some people that were like kind of crying and hugging each other. I don't know why. Like it's just 2
I mean, it
weeks.
always
Like,
happens.
we're just gonna come back to 2
Same.
weeks.
It's just like
small
it's
break.
like,
But there was always those people who would cry. They'd be like, "No, I'm missing my
it's like a winter
bestie."
break. It's like 2 weeks.
Yeah, winter weeks like 2 weeks. They didn't even cry for that.
I don't think so.
People would always cry for breaks. They were like, "Well, no, it was mainly like the girls would cry."
yeah,
I remember.
boys.
Yeah.
Not that yet.
Some boys crying.
Sometimes, yeah, there will be occasions where they'd be like, "No."
I'm gonna miss you. Especially elementary.
It's like 1 week break.
Especially in elementary.
2 weeks. I know. It's like we're gonna be in 2 weeks.
Yeah.
What's so we stayed home. Actually, that same day, after I left for school, we went to the store, and the store was actually packed with people,
Oh,
like with
yeah.
stuff.
Oh, yeah, I remember.
They were
that.
getting
Buying
toilet paper,
For some
hand
reason.
sanitizer, and all that. Like it was packed. And they
Why
were
toilet
buying-
paper though?
I don't know. That's what I was wondering too.
I was wondering why people keep getting toilet paper.
Out of everything, people would get the damn toilet paper.
Is it that dirty?
Exactly.
And we were getting stuff like water or whatever. And so yeah, I went shopping there, and then for during those 2 weeks, or like I think it was during the first week of break, I was just taking my break day, and then I think my mom got a text or something that it was gonna extend,
Oh,
like the
yeah.
break was gonna extend to like months,
Yeah.
and eventually those months turned into like a whole year,
Maybe
and
another,
at the
year
with
and
a
half.
point where we had to, they were gonna start teaching us online, so we had to grab a computer
I
from their
remember that.
district,
Yeah.
and
I think they gave me my computer when I left, or like a couple weeks before.
They gave you your computer before. Oh.
Yeah, I think they gave it to me like a couple like a week or two before the 2 week break.
Hmm.
So that's why. That's why I had my computer.
For us, we had to pick it up. Like for me, I remember.
It was like
'cause, yeah.
it was like in school they gave it to us. They're like, okay, guys, we're gonna go to the library. You're gonna pick out a computer. You're gonna take this home with you, okay? And so I think it was like 2 weeks or a couple weeks before the 2 week break. So yeah, at that time my computer before.
Okay.
now because like same, I picked mine up.
Yeah.
During
The
those-
charger and everything. Yeah.
Yeah, they gave me the charger, and the computer then.
Yeah. I was gonna say, and then they give you the little bag to put your computer in, but they didn't give me that until middle school. So
Yeah, they didn't give mine
Yeah.
until like 8th grade when we returned
Yeah,
back.
I think they gave me that and like headphones.
Oh yeah, the
Those
headphones. They give us
Oh,
headphones.
Give me the
But
bag
it
and the
broke.
headphones. The headphones are not bad.
I
It's fine.
remember it broke. I put it in for like a day. One
Yeah.
side was
Freaking pop.
They were not that bad.
no, one side wasn't like working.
I mean,
So I was like,
Oh.
what are these crappy headphones for? Like they give us these headphones just for them not to
I
work.
think they were
I was
supposed to
mad.
the online school because they
Yeah.
had like a microphone where you could talk to them like that. Yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
I remember my grades were improving at that time
my
too.
grades went down.
My grades were improving because I was like very distracted by my friends.
Yeah.
In classes during sixth grade, and when we were distance during COVID and online classes, it actually improved a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, mine went down because I thought I like had the computer set up and the classes. I joined the classes and I was laying down, and so I fell asleep for most of my classes. Woke up like after school, so yeah, it was a weird experience during that.
No, for me, it was okay. I didn't have a phone at the time either. So
I
like,
mean, I didn't have a phone until like 8th grade. So
Yeah.
anything,
yeah, because the whole reason why I had a phone was because my mom said if I reach a certain GPA that she'll give me a phone. It was an iPhone, and at the time I never had an iPhone before, so I was all excited. And yeah, I got it. I remember, but I still kept good grades. I thought it was gonna go down because of my phone, but nah. Like it was so good that I literally because I used to do like the online learning like in my mom's room.
Yeah.
Then we moved it to the other room, and I remember I would have TV and I would put like Star Wars or something in the background. So I'm like,
Yeah.
okay. But yeah. So is that
So the best things.
Yeah, we started. I also got my phone seventh grade, like around there, because I was reaching eighth grade and we were gonna return back in person. And
yeah?
I got a phone just in case, like for calling or texting.
Yeah, I think I got mine in like the middle of 8th grade. That one's broken, and so I got a new one. Yeah.
Yeah, so like during that time, I kind of made it gain some weight, got smarter apparently. Yeah, and then we returned back to school. A lot of people wore masks. We wore masks.
Yeah, I remember wearing masks. Like,
Yeah, that was
it felt
annoying.
weird. I don't know why.
Especially during PE, we had to do the mile, and I'm
We're
like,
like,
Oh yeah, we were
Well,
self
they
they
dying
don't
and
take our
stuff.
mask off for some reason. So
I
we're
just
just
like
heavy
suffocating.
breathing with the mask on.
I remember this big old chunky dude literally telling us, "Come on, guys, you can run faster." And I literally yelled out, "Why don't you run?" And I'm like, "That's
I don't know why it's always
that's so messed. That is
not our
so
not our
messed
PE,
up.
not our PE teacher.
That is messed
but
though. But,
every
but it's true. Why don't they run with us? They're just kind of standing there. I remember I got
our
mad.
PE teacher's not that
I was all sweaty and stuff, dying.
good. Okay,
That's what I have so far. What do you guys? What do you, Chris or Cain?
I mean, mine was kind of good. I'm gonna lie, I didn't notice because it was my birthday.
Yeah.
And so, like a day after my birthday, I don't go to school. So, and then my mom, she like didn't say anything because I didn't go to school for like 2 days after that.
Oh yeah.
She didn't remind me to go to school. So I was like, okay, cool. Because I was like in sixth
Yeah.
grade. I didn't want to go to school that time.
Exactly.
I was like, okay, let's go. I don't have to go to school.
Yeah.
Then that turned to like weeks. I was wondering, why am I going back to school? I didn't have a phone.
Mhm.
So I didn't know what was happening.
Mhm.
And so that week turned to like a month and then kept going. I was like, God. I was like, damn. This is how long is this break? And then sixth grade graduation happened,
Mhm.
and we like drove into the school, and they gave me my paper, my diploma.
You got a
from sixth
paper?
grade. It was my like sixth grade
Oh, I got a
graduation.
PDF.
I didn't
My
get
teacher-
I didn't get nothing. What do you?
Why did you just send me a PDF saying
I'm lucky.
congratulations? And that's all he told
Yeah,
me.
I'm lucky.
He sent
and
that to
then-
me on Teams.
And then seventh grade, it was like a meeting, like we all logged into the Teams and go to this specific
Yeah.
thing, and it was like the principal telling us what to do.
Mhm.
And yeah, I couldn't stay focused. Like as I said, I kept falling asleep during my class.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys did this too, like during like the first few days.
Yeah.
When I don't know if you guys like turned the camera, both the camera and the microphone
Yeah.
on, like for the first few days, and like eventually just like turned it all off.
I kept them
As
on.
it
I
went
only
on.
turned them on to say here, like to wave my hand on the camera. Say
I remember
here.
there's an incident that happened with me and my friend. Because we would play Call of Duty,
Oh,
but like on our phones, because I didn't have an Xbox at that time. So we play on our phones during lunch. And after lunch, we would like get off and stuff, but we were still playing the match. So when my friend joined, there's times where you join, your mic or your like camera or something is on for
yeah,
some
it's
reason.
on. They don't turn it
Yes,
off.
and he was screaming because we were getting shot at in the game, I think.
Yeah.
And he was like, "Oh no, we're getting shot at!" And that's the whole class just heard him say.
I remember that time. It was like that was the time of like people like doing the Zoom meeting things.
Yeah,
They were like doing like the Zoom meeting praying. They like did all that.
We never did Zoom. It was just Teams.
It was Teams, but we didn't do Zoom.
A lot of people did Zoom though. We did Teams, Microsoft Teams.
Yeah. And then 7th grade came,
Yeah.
and like at the end of 7th grade, they like made us do like kind of in-person class.
Oh,
It was like 4.
You get to
people.
choose, but I chose to stay.
Oh yeah, no, I chose to stay too.
The only reason why I didn't get choice is because I had bad grades. So yeah, that's why. And so it was like me and like 5 other people like separated, like desks like 6 feet apart. And then the start of 8th grade, we came in, but we had to have a mask on.
Yeah.
And yeah, 8th grade, I kind of got improved. And yeah, so that's mine. Mine was kind of good, kind of bad. I don't really know. Okay, so anything to say, Chris?
There wasn't too much. I just know that my backpack ripped around the week that we were, the last week of school before like COVID happened, and I remember I got a new backpack, and it sucked because we were under the impression that next week we were gonna go, and I remember they told us, "Oh, don't bring your backpacks on Monday," and I was like, "No." So and then I remember my classmates were telling me, "Oh, you got a new backpack for nothing, so you did it for." I was like,
Is that the
"Man."
one you had in for this?
No, it was an old one, and I remember I was all bummed out, and then yeah, we were under pressure we were gonna go until like you guys said, they emailed my mom saying, "Oh, this was cool."
I don't know if my mom got an email. She
probably did.
She did, but she just probably didn't tell me about it.
That wasn't too much. I kind of explained most of it already.
Yeah.
So, yeah. That's
Okay.
pretty much all I had to say about that.
Okay, so
Yep.
that was our first episode.
Yeah, there's like
Yeah,
a little,
that's
like
just-
a
it was
mini-
just a mini episode.
little
so-
mini episode, like what you might get in the future, like on different topics.
different
Like, we're gonna
topics.
talk about our experiences,
Yeah.
our thoughts.
We
our
might have
views.
a better setup because right now, since it's our first episode, we don't know what we're doing right now.
But if you guys support us, we will be improving more
We're improving
more
the mics
quality.
and everything.
And if we give you the option, hopefully you guys can comment and like respond to us. Maybe you could tell us your experience about what happened.
Yeah, like leave a comment
stuff.
about it or something.
Yeah, leave a comment or whatever we give you to,
Whatever.
because
is out
we're
there,
still not
so-
sure yet. So
Yeah.
yeah,
And then we can tell your story on your point of view or side. Yeah, right
Yeah.
here in this podcast.
so this is thoughts and stuff. Signing off.
off.
And remember, is it drippy?